At the beginning of the movie, we see a cuckoo laying its egg in a bird's nest, and when the baby hatches out of the end, it knocks over the rest of the eggs in the nest. After the bird gives birth to the rest of the children, he stays alone in the nest, and the bird that feeds him has no idea that he is not her child. When he grows up, he starts troubling the bird that raised him. In the next scene, we see a couple. They are looking for a house to live in, and so they come to a broker who can get them the cheapest house. The couple finds the broker's actions strange, but because of the cheap house, they ignore his actions and go to a meeting with him. After that, the couple sees that all the houses in this society are similar. All the roads are also there for a reason, and they do not see anyone else in the society. Seeing this, they get a little scared, but after that, the broker takes them to house number 9. Both of them were looking at the house when the broker secretly leaves from there. When the couple realizes that their broker has left from there, they both start looking for him. But these two, boyfriend and girlfriend, cannot find that broker. After this, both of them get very scared because his behavior was already very strange. On top of that, they do not see any other person in the society. Both of them try to sit in their car, but all the roads here are the same. They travel for hours. Even after going quite far, both of them would reach near house number 9 again and again. Due to continuous driving, the petrol in their car runs out and it becomes dark. After this, as there is no one else except these two, the only option left for them is to go to house number 9 and spend the night there. When both of them go inside the house, they search for something to eat. There they find some fruits. When both of them call it a fruit, they come to know that it looks like a fruit only. Actually, it is not a fruit. It has no taste, but it does not have any juice. After eating the fruit, both of them go to sleep. As soon as it was morning, both of them again started trying to get out. The boy climbed up to the roof of the house and realized that there was no end to this committee. Here, the trees, plants, and even the clouds were the same, and they were not coming together. After this, both of them decide that they will not turn into any street. They will just keep walking straight. A light will come in their way. They will cross it. They will not turn anywhere. Only then they will be able to get out of this place by walking straight, but morning turns into night. They keep walking and suddenly while crossing a house they see a light on the roof which makes them very happy, and when they go inside, they see that this was the same house where they had spent the night. Abhinav understands that he is in big trouble, and then his eyes fall on the door where a parcel is kept. The parcel contains everyday things along with food items, but both of them get very angry and set the parcel on fire along with the house and see the whole house burning from outside. They think that someone will fall there after seeing the smoke from the house, but nothing like that happens, and feeling tired, they fall asleep on the road itself. As soon as he opens his eyes in the morning, he is very surprised to see that the house which he had burnt to ashes has been rebuilt exactly like before. And outside the house, they also find a big parcel in which there is a small baby and a message written beside it that take care of the baby and then get free from here. Raise it well. Now after all their efforts, both of them have realized that it is not only impossible for them to get out of here, but it is also impossible. Now both of them have only one option, that is to raise the child and wait for their freedom. After this, we are shown a scene of a few days later in which both of them take care of the child, and the child becomes 5 to 6 years old in a few days. He looks like a cute child, but his voice is like that of a 25-30-year-old man. He keeps doing strange things throughout the day, and children get scared when they see him. But still, they raise him. His strangest behavior is that he carefully observes and copies every action of both the couples. When this child gets hungry, he starts screaming very badly and in a scary voice and keeps screaming until he is given food. Due to this act, the condition of that lark and monkey becomes very bad physically and mentally. That child makes them mentally ill, and the food there makes them physically ill, because the food there is not tasty. Still, these people spend their life because they have hope. The sale goes on like this for a few days, and the boy grows fat very fast. Once the grass on the ground disappears due to the fall of a secret. Seeing this from a distance, the boy from that couple gets a hope and he starts digging at that place. Initially, the man's girlfriend helps him, but later his girlfriend feels that nothing will come of it. So she goes to take care of the children. The child keeps watching TV all day, and some strange shapes are formed on the TV which are beyond human understanding. So the girl goes there and asks the children, "What are you seeing?" But he does not give any answer and starts looking strangely. Then the girl's boyfriend comes there, and in anger he tries to kill the boy that is the alien child, but his girlfriend feels maternal love and saves him. From then on, the distance between these two girlfriends and boyfriend increases. After this, the boyfriend would dig the whole day and sleep in the pit at night and start digging again in the morning, and the girl would spend all her time with the child. After a few days, the child suddenly disappears and the girl searches for him a lot, but she cannot find him, and after a few hours, the child comes back on his own. This time, the child has a book in his hand. The girl takes the book from the child, and when she looks at the book, she does not understand anything because the book also has similar pictures. The picture that the child saw on TV, the picture of a human body, was also drawn in the book. She gets very scared after seeing all this, because the human figures that were made had a strange thing in their throat that swells and shrinks like a frog. After this, the girl feels that the children know something, so she starts questioning the child. He asks who gave you this book, but the child does not answer. Then, to get the matter out, the girl starts playing a game with the child. She asks him to imitate people. First, she imitates herself, then her boyfriend, and then asks him to imitate the person who gave him the book, because when the girl directly asked who gave you the book, the child said, "I am not allowed to tell this." As the child starts imitating her, something strange comes out of her throat, which is similar to the photo she saw in the book, and the colour of her eyes also changes. After this, she gets very scared, and we come to know that this child is much more dangerous than we thought. They spend a few days like this, and the boy grows up completely. Now he kills and fathers those who took care of him. Also, both of them had become very weak, and the boy, that is, the alien child, had become strong now. The food they got was also very strange. Because of this, both of them became sick. Here we see that both of them had injury marks on their bodies. The boy used to go out of the house every day. Both of them chase the child, but he suddenly disappears. The boy who takes care of the children and the girl, the boy who is digging the pit after digging a lot of pits, finds a dead body, and after seeing it, he becomes very sick. The girl, that is his girlfriend, helps him and goes to the children to ask for help. But the child throws both of them out of the house and closes the door of the house. Both of them stay outside the whole night, and the girl cries a lot. And in the morning, the girl realizes that her boyfriend is dead. After that, the child comes out and packs the dead body of her boyfriend in a polythene and throws it in this pit. Yes, the girl's boyfriend was searching for that pit, and here it is understood that it belonged to some old man who had raised an alien's child here like them. After this, the girl becomes mad with anger and attacks the children. Then a very strange thing happens here. The boy lifts the ground like a cloth and starts walking like an animal and enters inside it, and as soon as he enters inside, the girl sees that there is another house. There also, a boy and a girl are taking care of a child and crying. After that, someone starts pulling the girl's leg from the ground, and she sinks inside and reaches some other place, and in the same way she falls to some third place, and then comes to her house, house num 9. After this, she becomes very weak and is unable to walk. Then the alien child comes and wraps the woman in the same polythene and throws her in her boyfriend's pit and fills the pit. The girl was alive at that time, but this does not make any difference to the alien child. As soon as he fills the pit, grass grows again from there. After that, the alien child takes their car and reaches the broker who had shown them the house. We see that in a few days, the man had become very old, and after that, the alien child locks the broker in a bag and buries him somewhere, and puts the broker's badge on him and sits there. And then a new couple comes to his office looking for a house, and the alien kid takes them to the society again to show them the house, and the movie ends with a scene. Actually, in this movie, we are shown that some aliens have come to Earth who look almost like humans, but their lifespan is much less than humans.
And this is how they get their children raised by humans, just like the cuckoo gets its children raised by other birds. And when the cuckoo's children grow up, they start harassing those birds and kill their children.
This alien child had observed humans carefully so that he could understand humans better. So if you liked our explanation, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thanks for watching.